On August 24th, 1991, Ukraine, which at the time was called the Ukrainian SSR, or the Ukrainian Soviet Socialist Republic, officially declared independence from the Soviet Union. It declared independence through an act titled the Act of Declaration of Independence of Ukraine. The act was created in the wake of the Soviet coup that occurred in Moscow on August 19, 1991. The Parliament of the Ukrainian SSR, also known as the Supreme Soviet, decided to hold a vote in order to decide on the future of Ukraine through an act. The act, again being called the Act of Declaration of Independence of Ukraine. The act was passed through the Ukrainian Soviet Parliament, the result being 2 against leaving, 6 abstentions, and 321 for the independence of Ukraine. The author of the text was a Communist Party member named Levko Lukyanenko. Another Communist Party member, Stanislav Hurenko, said, "If we don't vote for independence, it will be a disaster." Members of the Ukrainian Communist Party were worried about the actions of the coup in Moscow. They felt that the only choice they had was to succeed in order to distance themselves from the coup and from the anti-communist movement that was occurring in the Russian parliament at the time. The session was held to decide whether or not Ukraine should be independent. It took around 11 hours to complete. As they were doing that, crowds of people arrived outside, some with Ukrainian flags, coming in support for independence, some chanting independence. The result of the election was part of the process of the Soviet Union slowly collapsing, as the majority of the Soviet republics were separating into their own independent nations. This was the first time Ukraine was an independent nation again since 1918. Ukraine has now been an independent country for over 20 years. That concludes this brief video on Ukrainian independence. Thank you for watching.